Good morning. Just left our home. We're heading south on 45. We'll be taking the kind of the scenic route towards Green Bay, Wisconsin. Plan to do a little walk once we get there and head over to waterfalls that we enjoy looking at just on the south side of
Oh
Green
yeah,
Bay.
those are called Van Ferrick Glen Park on Dutchman Road, Green Bay. It's been a long time since we've been there, but we have visited that spot, I don't know, several times in the past.
Winter time, they do ice climbing there in the winter time.
So we've always taken photos there. It'll be interesting to see if the water is flowing very much right now. The state trail by Green Bay is called Fox River State Trail, so we want to walk on that for a while. The sun is just starting to come out. Otherwise it was kind of overcast this morning.
A little moist in the air. Should be a good ride.
We tried to take as little as possible because this is a short 3-day trip.
2 nights.
Just 2 nights, so we try not to make it a big deal and bring a lot of food, and we always seem to bring too much, so we try to limit what we bring. This is a van, looks like a mess. Well, again, it's cold at night and hot during the day. It could get up to 80, but yet nights in the van could be down to 50s. So then I'm really bringing a lot of covering for my bed, and Daniel brings his big Afghan, and then I worry about Libby. Is she going to be warm enough? So, okay, we're just staying on Highway 45, and then what? Taking 29?
Taking 47. We're going to go through the navigations.
Okay, we're going to go through the curvy road of Highway 47. The Fox River flows across central and east central Wisconsin to Green Bay. The Fox River State Recreational Trail stretches 20 miles from downtown Green Bay to the Brown County, Calumet County line along a former rail corridor. So we walked quite a ways, a mile or so?
Mile and a half in the car.
And now we're going back to the van. Daniel's using his walking stick because he hurt his back. He went on the inversion table a couple times, felt better, and then he carried something else out to the van, and he could feel it in his back again.
Seems to be straightening itself out. Doesn't seem to be bothering me too much.
It's a pleasant day. It's not too hot to be walking. So that's nice. But, it'll probably take us how long now to get back?
About a half hour.
Half an hour. We'll be back to the van. It was fun to see the different sculptures along here, and just along the river. That was fun. But it's noon? We're getting a little hungry, so I think we'll go and eat something in the van. Voyager Park is the first one, and then that's where we can eat. Okay. find out the name of that bridge. Now right here are a group of those, I don't know what kind of a bird that is. Oh, it's getting blurry. Wait, it's focusing in on. I'm not sure if that's some type of duck. Here's a walking trail. We came from the lock and we're going this way. Libby, come. Come. I thought Daniel had her, and here she's loose. Good girl. Okay, I got her. My goodness. So all these perennials along the side. So this is really the end of the river walk, and there was a sign over there that said Pelican Watch. Well, here they all are over here. Look at all the locks. But here they are. We walked back to where we started from in Voyagers Park, and then we continued on to our next stop, Funferix Glen. I don't hear any water running. Oh no, not a bit. It's totally dry. That would be a beautiful waterfall. Okay, let's look here. That's where we walked from. Nice little platform here. I don't even know where this path brought us down here. And it opened up to this open space, and that pile, I don't know how that formed. But now where does this take us? Maybe we'll just keep looking for another path. Because the other times we came here, we were never on this side of the river. But aren't the colors beautiful? Just vibrant green. A tinge of colors in the trees just starting to turn. Okay, where does this take us? Uh-oh, it's looking steep going down. Wow, look at that stone wall. You can't see it quite yet. Funfairix Glen Conservancy area is a unique 75-acre county park with magnificent views. This geological gem features a 30-foot waterfall, dolomite cliffs, and stone archway, which are all part of the larger Niagara escarpment. Oh, there's actually water sitting down here. Okay, let's see if we can see this all. Well, if you ever get in the Green Bay De Pere area, stop here after, especially in the spring when it's really running. Well, one thing we can say, it sure is green. And that rock formation right there is something else. Almost reminds us of Wisconsin Dells. So here we are on Lake Winnebago. It's 20 to 6 in the early evening, and we just got checked in. Yeah, well, you know, you can never just drive around and, you know, pay at the building. You have to call the number and make a reservation online or by phone. And so we finally got that taken care of. We had picked some sites out that were nice and found one. So site number 2. And then we thought, oh, it'd be nice to drive down to the water to see that before we set up at the campsite. But isn't that a beautiful scene? Just the lake is just really nice. Libby dipped her toes in the lake, but she didn't want to drink too much of it.
You thought she might be thirsty, but evidently she's not.
So anyway, it's just a beautiful. She's going in again.
This is the north end of Lake Winnebago, northeast side, basically. Just a nice evening.
Well, we're gonna take a walk over a little further.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go and get set up at the campsite. It's just we don't have any wood to burn. We're not going to have a campfire, and once we're in our van, we don't have anything to do. It's not like we have a TV or anything.
Got a radio.
A couple magazines to look at. Good morning.
Good morning.
We woke up about 6:30. It stays very, very dark in the camper because of all our window coverings.
It's also very warm in there. Last night the temperature outside dropped down to 61, 73 inside the camper, 71 after opening up some doors and stuff. It's still really warm inside.
So we just set up everything outside. We're having a simple breakfast of cereal.
We used our Blue Eddy to heat some water up in a coffee maker pot. We had an instant coffee though. So
I took pictures through the trees of the sunrise.
we'll probably get up and start taking a walk this morning around here. There's just a small path that we can follow.
This place is just loaded with trails. We did happen to see a map of the entire state park, and my goodness, I mean, we're leaving today, but boy, for anybody who likes to do trails, and they even accommodate horses and everything here.
Bikes, I think everything's there, yeah.
Everything, it's just really amazing. Our van. We made it up to the top. It's not very tall. The sky is beautiful. It's a very large park. There's picnic tables. And now I'll show you the view. Lake Winnebago. I keep saying Michigan. Lake Winnebago. As we said yesterday, this is the very north end, so Appleton would be across the way, right there. To be that far on the north end of it. And now look at this view. This is Calumet County Park, south of High Cliff State Park. But we drove in here this morning, and we're just going to take a walk around along the lake. There isn't an actual trail. This is a long park. You can't even see the other end of it. There's campgrounds, a lot of camping sites along the way. You enter on the south end on County Road EE, and then you drive north to the other end of the park. You can pick your own apples at Heritage Orchard. The address is N2963 Lakeshore Drive, Chilton, Wisconsin. They have a bakery, they have a gift shop. The store has many different items, including apples that have been picked already, so you can buy apples by the bag. LeClaire Creamery Cheese Shop, Cafe, and Goat Farm is located at W2994 County HH, Malone, Wisconsin. A retail shop, an event space, and a cafe serving simple, seasonal American fare on a goat dairy farm. We had never been to a goat farm before, so we found this by looking online for sites to see in a certain area. That's usually what we do when we travel. And we came across this goat farm, and we thought it was just so interesting. And we shopped in the store and bought a couple items. So it was very interesting. Cuddling a baby goat called a kid is available in this room, and it is $5 for 15 minutes. In West Bend on North Main Street is a labyrinth garden, so we'll just stroll around here for a while.
That's nice.
we arrived at Harrington Beach State Park on Lake Michigan. The address is 531 County Road D, Belgium, Wisconsin. This is the shore of Lake Michigan at Harrington Beach State Park near Belgium, Wisconsin, which is south of Sheboygan and north of Port Washington. This is the wreck of the Lottie Cooper in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. In April of 1896, the three-masted schooner Lottie Cooper was wrecked just off Sheboygan, Wisconsin in a roaring gale. The wreckage was found buried in Sheboygan Harbor during the construction of the harbor marina. The wreckage was recovered and is now on display on Sheboygan's lakefront. Did you know that old Wisconsin sausages were made in Sheboygan, Wisconsin? We spent some time in downtown Sheboygan. This is sure a nice water display at the Mead Public Library. More than 100 years ago in the town of Bear Creek, Wisconsin, two Irish brothers began a pickling company called Flanagan Brothers. Since then, Dave and Henry Flanagan's enterprise has become the world's largest producer of kraut, processing nearly 150,000 tons of raw cabbage into kraut each year.